Hey, this is Pastor Dave coming to you with your Monday Mojo on a rainy Karen and Richard kind of Monday, if you know what I mean. Hope you had a good weekend. I did. So yesterday morning in church, a gal named Candy Kima came up to me, and she had a Ziploc bag. And in that Ziploc bag were several of these lemon Tootsie Roll Pops. Man, I loved these when I was a kid, but they're harder to find now. I guess, I don't know, maybe they aren't. But the reason she brought them in is because Saturday, Laura and I had traveled to South Bend to Candy's mother's celebration of life. And while we were there were bowls of these Tootsie Roll Pops all around the room. We asked, what's up with that? And they said, well, every time we went on a camping trip, Mom would always bring Tootsie Roll Pops. So interesting, because when we would go on a trip as kids in my family, my dad would bring a bag of Tootsie Roll Pops. So it immediately took me back, and there was a warm spot inside me, but I saw the lemon ones. I love lemon ones. I love lemon drops. I love these lemon Tootsie Roll Pops. And so I had one while we were there at the calling hours. So yesterday morning, she brought me in this bag, and she said, compliments of my mom. And you know, that got me thinking. I heard the story of her mother, who poured into her and her 5 sisters stories, rich treasury of stories about how you can be an amazing person. And she was indeed, Jane Kima was indeed an amazing person. And she left a legacy. A legacy. She left a story of herself that remains because she's worth remembering. She did a lot of great things in this life, and it's good to be remembered for things that we have done. But it makes you way more memorable when you pour yourself into someone. And she did. She poured herself into her girls, and it was so evident that day. And so yesterday when Candy brought in this bag full of these, which I will enjoy, thank you, Candy, it just reminded me, what kind of legacy do I want to leave? There's some good things that I could do, but who am I pouring myself into? Who am I telling my story into their story so that their story becomes the greatest story it could be? So that's what I mean by pouring myself into. Not trying to reproduce who I am, just helping them to be the best that they can be. Anyway, that's the story of a lemon Tootsie Roll Pop that reminded me that it's important. It's important to have a legacy. And for that legacy to give the person that you're pouring it into a better life. Anyway, that's my Monday Mojo. Hope you have a great day, even in the midst of the rain. Have a good one.